to Howden Park for the West Lothian final of the Prince's Scottish Youth Business Trust Awards for 2009. West Lothian Council are sponsoring the event this evening and are also the main contributors to the prize fund. The West Lothian Chamber of Commerce is also sponsoring cash prizes for the 2009 finalists. The aim of the annual Business Awards is to showcase the young business talent that flourishes in West Lothian. This is the 15th year of the awards in this format, and West Lothian Council have sponsored them in every year from their inception. Councillor Frank Anderson of West Lothian Council, Sue Cook, the West Lothian Chair of PSYBT, and Ewan Higgins, a previous winner of the award, were the three judges who met with the finalists in July to deliberate their entries. Many of the award winners from previous years are continuing to make progress with their business ventures and to contribute to the West Lothian economy. Let's take a look at some of them before we meet the finalists for 2009. Paul Bradford of Truly Scrumptious Designer Cakes reached the final in 2003 and took the runner-up prize in that year. Since then, the business has established outlets in Jenner's at both the Edinburgh and Loch Lomond stores. There is a production unit in Linlithgow, and the business has recently invested in new baking ovens and production equipment. Paul now offers classes in sugarcraft, and these have proven to be very popular and are always fully subscribed. Ewan Higgins of Ewan's School of Motoring was the West Lothian winner in 2004. He has continued to expand and diversify his business interests, and recently joined the team of PSYBT volunteers sitting on funding panels and providing a mentoring service to the young business people funded by the Trust. Lee McGrorty, personal trainer, was a finalist in 2005. He now has 2 outlets in Bathgate, having just opened a new gym in the town centre with funding support from the PSYBT Growth Fund. Victoria Whitelaw of Adore Beauty in Linlithgow won the West Lothian Award in 2006 and went on to represent the region in the national final, where she won the award for the best hair and beauty business. Victoria is now considering further expansion with a second salon in Livingston. Jason Halliday and Paul Dowie of Bodywork Paint and Refinishing in Broxburn were the West Lothian winners in 2007 and are now a well-established business in their expanded Broxburn premises. They have a reputation for excellent workmanship and for providing a value-for-money service to their expanding customer base. Leo Defoe, fine artist from Linlithgow and a finalist last year, has built a successful business around his love of painting, taking his inspiration from the natural world. Leo displays his work in a growing number of galleries throughout the country, and in the summer of 2009 he staged a solo exhibition at the Royal Overseas League in Edinburgh. Cheryl Bowes of Mica Hair and Beauty in Bathgate was also a finalist last year, and her salon has proved a resounding success in the town. Business has exceeded her expectations, and she has provided space in the salon for another PSYBT-supported business to become established. Mark Beaumont of Unique Care Solutions was the 2008 regional winner in West Lothian and went on to represent the county in the national awards last year. His business so impressed the national judges that they selected him as the runner-up in the national awards from the 17 other regional finalists from across Scotland. Since then, the business has continued to grow and now operates from purpose-built premises on the outskirts of Linlithgow. Karen Murray started her business Kerr's Bakery in Armadale 11 years ago, and she was our regional winner in West Lothian in 1999. Like Mark, she went on to the national final and scooped the national runner-up award for that year. She quickly outgrew her Armadale premises and moved to factory premises in Holytown, from where the business continued to expand. Late last year, Karen moved again into larger purpose-built designed premises in Motherwell, where she now runs a multi-million-pound business supplying bakery products to leading supermarkets and independent retail outlets. The 3 finalists this year come from 33 businesses that started to trade between 1st of July 2006 and 30th of June 2008. Scott Kay, age 24, of Scott Kay Joinery, East Main Street, Broxburn. Scott Kay is a time-served joiner, and it was always his ambition to have his own business. In 2007, Scott took the opportunity to set up in business offering joinery services. He was supported through the Business Gateway with a young person's startup grant of £1,000. He invested some savings of his own and exchanged his car for a van. He had acquired an extensive range of hand tools during his years as an apprentice, and these were invaluable in helping to get his fledgling business off the ground. It was then he approached PSYBT, who were pleased to support him with a low-interest loan of £5,000 to enable him to take on work in the commercial sector. Since starting his business from a home base in Broxburn, Scott has now moved into workshop premises in the town and has taken on staff. He has plans for future expansion, and in his own words, he tells us to watch this space. He intends to increase his investment in the business and diversify into other aspects of the building trade. He achieved the prestigious Guild of Master Craftsmen Award in 2007, which allowed him to become involved in an increasing amount of work. Scott has learned a lot since setting up in business and has acquired many business skills during his 2 years in business. He is passionate about his business, and it is this that has brought him to the final tonight. Kelly McFarlane, age 27, Paper Dreams, East Main Street, Broxburn. Kelly McFarlane started on the road to owning her own business after working at W.H. Smith in their card and stationery department, from where she gained an insight into the buying patterns of the public. She furthered her retail experience by taking up a supervisory position at a retail outlet at Edinburgh Airport, all the while furthering her plans to start in business for herself. She started making handmade cards for friends and family to gain experience before she started to sell them to the general public on eBay. The demand for her cards and handmade stationery gradually grew, and by June of 2007 she felt she was ready to launch her business on a full-time basis. It was at this time she was put in touch with PSYBT by her Business Gateway advisor, and she was awarded a £5,000 loan to help her fit out her shop premises and purchase stock for the shop. Kelly has made significant progress with her business, and she has recently refitted the shop and expanded the range of goods on sale. Kelly has tripled the value of wedding stationery sales year on year, and more of these have been generated through her recently relaunched website. Kelly is constantly looking for ways to enhance her product range, and this has been demonstrated by the introduction of her balloon decorating service. Kelly has kept her business growing despite the credit crunch, and although she admits herself that trading conditions have been challenging, she has established herself on the High Street in Broxburn and is now very much involved in supporting the community activities in the town. Kelly is forward-thinking and determined that her business will survive and grow. It's these qualities that have earned Kelly her place in the final. Gavin Cochrane, age 27, Gavin Cochrane Hair Design, West Main Street, Whitburn. When Gavin Cochrane was considering starting his business, he spoke with many individuals and was encouraged by their interest. PSYBT supported him with £5,000 of low-interest loan funding to enable him to fit out his new premises in East Main Street, Whitburn. It's been a very busy time for Gavin since he opened his salon in August of 2007. The original plans were to offer a professional hairdressing service to a city centre standard for the population of Whitburn and the surrounding area. Shortly after moving into the premises, the next door unit became available, and Gavin decided to broaden his product offering by adding a beauty service to his already extensive menu of hair treatments. By his own admission, he had no experience in this area and considers it to be one of his greatest achievements that it has proved to be so successful. Gavin has plans to launch his own range of hair products in the very near future, both for use in the salon and for retail sale. He more than achieved his target sales in his first year in business and looks set to do the same in his second year. Gavin has earned his place in the West Lothian final through dedication, hard work, and his commitment to his staff and to his business.